I just don't get why I'm always hungry. That's what one of my clients told me. And I totally understood his frustration because on the surface, it looked like he was doing everything right. He was eating high quality food. He was working out consistently, but he just never felt like he had eaten enough. He was always getting hungry really, really quickly after certain meals. So what I'm going to be talking about today is a really easy trick that we did together that didn't just help him get his hunger under control, it also helped him to lose 15 pounds in 1 month. So I'm going to be giving this away for free. All you have to do is tag somebody in the comments and I'll DM you with a free link to this. But let's get on with it. So this is a really easy thing that you can do just to learn the difference between head hunger, how we convince ourselves that it's okay to eat and go off of our diet, and body hunger, when you are actually hungry, when your body actually needs more food. Now, the first thing here is hard worker eating, or rough day eating, I suppose you might even call it. And that's essentially when, let's say you got stuck in traffic for 3 hours. Let's say your kid was going crazy all day. Let's say you got in an argument with your partner. Let's say your boss yelled at you. Well, today was tough. Or, wow, I got so much work done today. Essentially, things that you'll do that you convince yourself, because of these things, I deserve this. It's pretty uncommon that someone's gonna go, oh, I deserve a big plate of grilled chicken and Brussels sprouts. It's usually, oh, I deserve some donuts or something like that. So that's the first one to look out for. Okay, so number 2, this is basically the end of days syndrome, where you are about to finally get really, really strict on a diet. You are done, half-assing this. You are going to fully commit now. But before you do, you're gonna binge super hard. This is one of the most common ways that people will convince themselves, because then if they don't stick on the diet anyway, then it just ends up repeating itself the next time that they're going to start a new diet. All right, number 3. So this is more or less closet eating, and this is common in the people you probably wouldn't expect. The first time I ever actually saw this was another trainer at my gym. Their little trainer cubby, for lack of a better word, was filled with snacks, and you would never see these get eaten, but they would always start disappearing. Closet eating is more or less just one of these like shame things, and unfortunately there is a lot of shame around food because we know that it's one of those things that you can kind of use in a loving way or in a very damaging way. So this is one of the harder things to kind of balance with yourself, is not feeling shameful around eating, but also not overly indulging. And that's kind of where the whole closet eating style tends to come in. Okay, so kitchen eating, number 4. This is something that happens to me, which is one of the reasons I try not to keep these kinds of foods in my house. But it's when you just absentmindedly walk into your kitchen and boom, without even thinking about it, suddenly you're eating because you were already in there. You walked in there, you might as well leave with something. Number 5, this is the seafood diet. It's where if there is food available, it's going to get eaten. If you grew up like me at all, where you were always told you finish your plate, even if you're full or whatever it might be, you probably have this, because I have it really bad. If I order something, even if there's extra and I'm full, I feel like I have to eat it. It's like a freaking mental thing at this point. But you don't. I don't have to finish that when I'm full. You don't either. Number 6. This is fuck it eating. Well, I already broke my diet, so might as well do it at lunch too. And well, since I ate bad at lunch, I might as well eat bad at dinner. And you know what? I ate bad at dinner, so there's leftovers of that cake last night, so I guess I'm gonna have that for breakfast too, or whatever it may be. It's more or less you're either on the wagon or off the wagon. It is really easy to convince yourself, fuck it. 7 is preventative eating. Again, this is another one that really got me, and people who have oddly scheduled jobs, I'd say it's a little bit more common for them as well, like being a trainer and having kind of scattered clientele throughout the day. Preventative eating is when you will go, well, I don't know when I'm gonna have food again, I don't know when I'm gonna have a chance to cook, or I don't know when I'll have time to do this, so I'm just gonna eat some more food right now, even though your body doesn't necessarily need it at that moment. And number 8, quick fix eating. You could arguably even call this seasonal eating because it seems to happen more so in some of the colder seasons. This is when, things start getting hectic, things start getting crazy. Holidays, for a lot of people is a joyful time. For a lot of people, not so much. And it's really easy to just binge like crazy when things feel tough. This is like depression eating, anxiety eating, or anything really that just is not the best vibe for you. So if any of those connected with you, if any of those seem like, yeah, that's definitely me, this is your chance to get something for free that, like I said, has helped one of my clients, changing nothing else besides this, helped them to lose 15 pounds in 1 month. This is totally free. All you got to do is toss a comment below. I'll send you a free worksheet so that you can figure out what your actual hunger cues are, how to understand when you are head hungry versus when you are body hungry, and how to really just get those cravings under control. So with that, guys, my name is Andrew with Pride Movement Fitness. We'll see you later.